Hi, y'all. Welcome to I Might Delete This Later. I'm T, and this podcast is really just a space to slow down, to talk, and to listen to people's stories, to the small moments that shape us, and to the ways we see our faith show up in the middle of all of it. Around here, nothing's too polished. We're just noodling through ideas, sharing honest conversations, and see where they take us. Some episodes, it'll just be me. Other times, I'll be joined by friends and guests who've got stories worth leaning in for. So pull up a chair, grab your coffee, and let's see what comes out of today. And who knows, maybe I'll delete this later.
I remember the feeling I had what I liked about it though, and I think this might be just unique to me. I liked being able to turn on a podcast. I remember I was working with you when I did it. Mm-hmm. I showed it to you. It was like the Sweet Talks.
Mm-hmm. I remember it. I remember listening to it.
Yeah, you and Cuevas listened to it. Yeah. I remember liking the ability to press a button and go back to a moment with my friends.
Mm-hmm. That's the other thing I was thinking, and that's why I say keep it kind of clean, essentially. Because what if no one listens to it? Whatever, I don't care. Grace is going to be 15 and be like, I'm going to listen to this thing my dad talking about whatever. Yeah, it's just there.
It's kind of a time capsule thing. Mm-hmm. So there is something to that.
Because there's another thing I started but I didn't finish, was just reading a book. And I was reading it for the kids. Well, anytime they want, they can just... It didn't have to be me talking, but I was the one doing it. But it can be anybody
Oh, like you read a book into it?
Yeah, and it was on YouTube. I'm just reading a couple pages. Yeah. Well, anytime they can just listen to someone that read a book to them. Mm-hmm. And YouTube stays around forever, so they're in their 30s and their kids. Hey, you want to hear a book?
I know. I think that's cool. And I think it's also cool to it's the idea of keeping a semi-annual journal of things while our kids are really young.
Mm. Oh, you know what I did?
Huh?
I created an email address for Isabella, and I write things in there and I email it to her.
Oh, that's cool.
So when she's older enough, I'm like, here's your email address, and it'll just be emails from me
see,
hey, you know what happened then?
Yeah,
we did
and links to your podcast and all that stuff, stuff that she's not picking up on, stuff that she's experiencing but not aware of.
Or even I noticed that she really enjoyed this moment in life,
right,
when she went indoor skydiving. She may remember that, but not she's gonna have when I posted it. I wrote to her about it a few days later or whatever.
I think that's pretty cool. I think they'd like this. I know, yeah. I think because I'm trying to think. My dad's dead, and if there was a podcast of him talking, you don't think I'd want to hear it?
Exactly.
I found those. Did I tell you I found those letters?
Mm-mm.
I found letters to and from my grandma.
Where was she?
She was in New Jersey, and he was away in Vietnam.
Oh.
And his two brothers were off in Vietnam too. So he was writing letters to them. And the letters, they range from petulant to morose.
Mm-hmm.
In that he's a bratty kid. So they're fighting through the letters.
Through the letters?
Yeah, he's like, I didn't say I didn't care about the dog, okay? All I'm saying is he's doing that shit. And then it goes to I hate it here.
Mm.
I can't tell you how miserable I am here.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the entire last 3 days loading dead bodies into a truck.
Crazy.
I was like, I didn't know that story.
Yeah, he didn't tell me about that.
He never told me about that. I heard it through the books or through the letters. And it's there's a lot of stuff in there. Oh, I didn't know you were there during that. It's...
Yeah, because you ask him about it later and he was always like,
Yeah, you get that flippant, who cares response. I'm like, that, you were so messed up from... He just tried to act like he wasn't. It's so annoying. It's you're allowed to be messed up from... It's okay.
What happened to the other brother? Because one got the eye.
Yeah, he got the eye. And then Uncle Bill...
Oh, Uncle Bill, yeah.
Uncle Bill was fine. He wasn't fine. He got court-martialed because he hit his commanding officer with a shovel.
Crazy.
Yeah, his commanding officer spit on him.
Really?
Yeah, so he took out his trench shovel, and I guess he cracked him in the side of the head with it. And they immediately arrested him and put him in a court-martial. And I've heard this from confirmed sources, right? From my dad and my other uncle and my grandma. He went to the brig. Got sentenced for attempted murder.
What the heck?
He went to the brig. Grandma was trying to keep it a secret. She wouldn't tell anybody where Uncle Bill was. So
what was he there for?
He was in there for 8 months.
Dang.
But it was supposed to be much longer. But she was doing coverage. She was PR.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, where's Bill? Where's Bill? Oh, he's off on a secret mission. He's off on a secret. He's doing something secretive. He can't. She knew, but nobody else could.
Was she like ashamed of it or
No,
something?
she's that kind of mom. She's like, we're gonna keep this. I got you. We'll keep this down. I don't know how long she thought she was gonna juggle those plates for, but she was gonna do this forever. Anyway, what happened was, I guess during the time, the military, the Marine Corps especially, specifically, was court-martialing people without due process. And so they would have this team of like humanitarian lawyers that were from the U.S. that would just go to every single person that's been court-martialed and be like, I want to see all their papers. I want to see why they're here. I want to see everything. They went to Uncle Bill's thing and they went, all your papers were done incorrectly.
Wow.
Everything here, you have nothing here. So even though he did do the thing,
right?
They're like,
it's like you didn't. They didn't read your Miranda rights.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the Miranda argument. So they're like, he needs to be released, and he needs to be released as if he never got put in here. So he needs his promotion.
Nice.
So he got released, but jumped up 4 ranks.
That's crazy. And he stayed.
Yeah. And when he got his time back. So when you go in the brig, your time.
Oh, like time that you serve in.
Right.
Okay.
And he's got all your time back. You got jumped up 4 ranks, and then he came back as a commanding officer above the guy he hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they see each other again?
Fuck? Yeah, they saw each other again. They just kind of walked by each other. Got a big dent in his head.
Oh my gosh.
He was in the hospital for months.
Oh, so he
brain
whacked him pretty
damage. He
hard.
hit him hard.
So it pretty much was attempted murder.
It was absolutely attempted murder. Uncle Bill tried to kill somebody.
In his arm, in his
and he knows
platoon.
he did it. He knows he did it.
What does he say about it? He deserved it.
He said that guy was an asshole. He was always messing with me, and we hated each other, and he just was having me do stuff just because he didn't like me, and I did it, but I gave him a look when I was doing it, and he spit in my eyes. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what I do if somebody spit in my...
Right.
I just don't.
I would think he wouldn't try to kill them.
I would think. But Uncle Bill's also, he was nuts.
Well, yeah, he had no filter, but it's like...
He didn't shy away from things like that.
He just bulldogged his way through things.
Yeah, he's the one who, when he worked for Xerox, he got in trouble at Xerox because they went to the Renaissance Fair.
Without him?
They didn't take him. No, there was a work outing. And they took 300 members of Memorex to the Ren Fair. They go to the bar, and they're going to get their drinks and all this stuff. Uncle Bill's drunk, and he's there with some girl. And a knight comes over and starts hitting on the girl. So my Uncle Bill throws a sword over, or throws a bar rag over the sword.
Uh-huh.
And wrestles it out of his hands and tries to fight the knight.
Like he's saving her?
Yeah.
Like some guy just came in here with a sword.
No, he knew it was a knight, but he's like, this knight's hitting on my chick. He was nuts. He's a little bonkers, dude.
Was the knife cardboard?
No, have you ever been to the Ren Fair? Or the,
Yeah, the Renaissance Fair.
It's not the Renaissance Fair. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say medieval times.
I think that's the same thing, isn't it?
No, it's not the same thing. That's real shit.
Medieval times is a restaurant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a restaurant with they have a bar.
Oh, so he went to the restaurant.
He went to the restaurant. That was a work outing for Xerox. Yeah, and then he had to go to anger management class, and he was of course all bent out of shape about that. I'm like, you have a history of violence.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I guess I didn't see it, but apparently he had Charles up against the wall by her throat a few.
He shot a bunch of Vietnamese people.
He shot the Vietnamese, yeah. He said he shot that one guy running over the hill. It's good that he feels bad about it. I remember thinking, "Oh, I'm glad you're not good fuck,
Yeah.
He was like, "I really wish I." It was just impulsive. I squeaked again. Did you hear
it? Yeah. It's coming in
It's coming in. Yeah. It's like I'm on a basketball court. It's coming in weird.
Drink some water.
I kind of want to exacerbate. I want to make it worse. I want to know how far we can take this. But yeah.
He swallowed a mouse.
Uncle Bill's nuts. R.I.P.
So neither one had good experiences.
Uncle Bill seemed to like his
in the break.
Other than that.
I mean, how was that? 3 square meals a day.
He hated that. He said the whole time he was in there, all he did was study to be a radio operator.
Yeah.
Uncle Bill he was like a low key genius. Very studious. All he wanted to do was read and learn and study. So if he was stuck in a room with an instruction manual for a nuclear reactor, he'd just sit down and just page 1 and start taking. It's just how he is.
Interesting.
He was weird. You couldn't take him anywhere because he would just find a book.
He just wanted to learn.
If you were sitting here with him, he would be like, and he would wander over and he'd find a book and he would just start going through a book while he's talking to you. Very smart. A chemistry degree, the whole thing.
You should just have books everywhere about social interaction.
I know. That's the one he lacked horribly. image.
Well, that's where we'll wrap it up. Big thanks to my friend Mike for pulling up a chair and sharing some time today. If you made it this far, thanks for listening in. Until next time. And who knows, I might delete this later.